Hello everyone. Welcome to my lecture. Here in this lecture, I will try to cover the another operation of sets. In the previous lecture, I have discussed about the operation union. I think you have got my point. From the word, you can easily remember. Union means what? You have to unite all the elements of the sets, where you have to find out the union. The next operation is nothing but the intersection. Okay, intersection. So from the name of the topic, intersection, you can easily recall or you can easily think about what will be the content or what will be the operation intersection. Intersection is nothing but a common portion. Two lines intersect. What does it mean? Do the line intersect করেছে মানে তাহার একটা common point আছে. In the same way, we can easily relate that meaning of the word in case of set theory also. Whenever we will have two sets, then actually the symbol is nothing but the inverse of the union symbol. Intersection is nothing but a set. Intersection between two sets itself is a set. The দুটা সেটের মধ্যে আমি intersection করি. We will have a set, no doubt. But in that set, what type of elements will be there? Very simple. You have to write the common elements only. So let us consider. It means we can easily say that A intersection B. If we consider two sets A and B, then their intersection itself is a set. That's why I have started with a curly bracket. It will contains all those elements. Remember that element X belongs to A. A symbol to obviously signifies it. Hey, X number ইয়াত কোনবিলাক element থাকিব? It is a definitional representation or what you can say that এটা আমি এটা sets or representation হয় is known to you. Set builder form. Here it will this symbol will represent all the elements of A intersection B. A intersection B কোনবিলাক element থাকিব? It will contains all those elements which are there in A. And remember the word and plays the important role. And X belongs to word. Here you have to consider all those elements which are in A as well as which are in B. For example, let us consider an example. A is a set which contains 1, 2, 3 and B is the set suppose which contains 2, 3, 5. Then first of all let us try to find out A and B. A and B means what? You have to unite all the elements. You have to find out the union. That means you have to combine the elements. But remember, repetition is not allowed. The elements which are repeated, you are not supposed to write down more than one. So, first of all, I will try to write down all the elements of A. Then we will try to write down the elements of B in such a way that the elements will not be repeated. Then obviously, I have written 2 and 3. Already I have written. So, what is the next element? 5. This is A union B. Then what about A intersection B? I think you have come to know intersection is nothing but the common elements because the word and plays the important rule. That's why we try to find the common elements. What are the common elements here? 2 and 3 as is present in both the sets. That's why 2 and 3 will be there in this set. That means A intersection B contains all those elements. Whatever will be the elements will be there in their intersection. Both the elements should be there in A and B. 2 is an element of A as well as from B. 3 is an element of A as well as from B. So what does it mean actually? We can easily generalize. If X is an element of A intersection B, recall please, this symbol represents the element. If I have considered an arbitrary element from their intersection, how many sets are there? 2 sets are there. After having the intersection, it will be considered as a single set. So X is an element of this set. Means what? Intersection কোনবিলাক element থাকে? তার মানে A element কৰ হয় বুলি যদি মই বলো তুমি কবা A element to A হয় and E কৰ হয় X belongs to B হয়. Very important expression. That means intersection of the element consider koru, it implies that that element belongs to A and he element put thakibo laibo B thakibo laibo. But in case of union, what you have got? If you consider any element from union, this element may be from A or maybe from B. For example, 5 from what? From B. 3 from A and B both. 2 from A and B both. 1 from A. That means we can easily say that X belongs to A union B means what? We can easily say that X belongs to A, he element to hoy A hobo lagibo or he element to hobo lagibo B. This is the arbitrary representation. I hope you have got my point. What is the difference between union and intersection? In case of union, or will plays the important role, and in case of intersection, the word and plays the important role. And what is the geometrical or what is the diagrammatical representation of intersection? So we will try to consider or we will try to write it down. Intersection means what? We will have to give the importance to the common elements. So listen, this is the universal set. Here you have to write down, as intersection portion is there, you have to consider the two set in such a way that তোমালোকে এনেদৰে কনসিডাৰ কৰিব লাগিব that means it will contains the only common elements. এই পোরশনটো ভালকে মন কৰাচোন, এই পোরশনটো एक्चुअली কাৰ হয়, এই পোরশনটো এ ভিতৰটো আছে, এই পোরশনটো বি ভিতৰত আছে. So that's why this is nothing but a common portion. And in case of A intersection B, in case of this portion represents A intersection B. A intersection B মানে common portion to হয়. So that's why I have stated the region which is common to both A and B. This is the Venn diagram representation of intersection. Okay, but here in this case, এই পোরশনটো মন কৰা মই stated যেটি portion dotted stated. এই পোরশনটো কার হয় actually? ভালকে মন কৰাচোন, এই পোরশনটো কার ভিতৰত আছে? Obviously A ভিতৰত, B ভিতৰত আছে নেকি এই পোরশনটো? নাই. Only in A বুলি কোৱা হয়. এই পোরশনটো কোনবিলাক এলিমেন্ট থাকিব? This portion contains the elements which are only in B. ইয়াত অকল B এলিমেন্ট খিনি আছে ভালকে মন কৰা. মই এই কথা নাই কোৱা, এই পোরশন খিনি মন কৰা. Only in B. Only in A. তেনে কোৱা. Okay, so from the intersection of two sets you can easily recall one important property. Suppose A is a set 1 2 and B is the set which contains 5 7. Then what about their intersection? Intersection itself is a set, it will contain all of the elements which are in A as well as B. But is there any element common which is to both A and B? No, there such type of elements are not there. That's why within the curly bracket you are not supposed to mention an element because common element is not there. So it will be considered as empty set. And whenever the intersection of two sets is empty, that means no element is common to them, then they are known as disjoint. Very simple, disjoint sets. So from the word you can easily imagine disjoint, that means they are not joined with each other. They are totally separated. Got it? Under which condition you can say that two sets are disjoint? Because their intersection should be empty. That means they does not have any common element. So in case of the Venn diagram representation, how can we write it down or how can we draw it? So this is the universal set. As they does not have any common element, so you have to draw it separately. So this is the set A and this is the set B. They have any common element or what? No, they does not have any common element. That's why I have drawn it separately. So what is the set region? What is the intersection portion? They does not have any intersection portion, so you are not supposed to set it. If I set it, that means you have considered the elements of A and B. This is nothing but A and B. Am I correct? But as they does not have any common element, you are not supposed to set it in a region. So this is the Venn diagram representation of the disjoint of two sets. They are totally separated. Okay, so the blank space. Okay, this is the intersection of two sets if the two sets are disjoint. Disjoint means what? Their intersection should be equal to 5. So we can easily write down A intersection B is equal to 5. 5 is an empty set. Is that representation empty set? And if they have common element, they are known as joint set. তাহলে যদি কিবা common element থাকে তাহলে joint set পাবো. These joints, they are totally separated. I hope you have got my point. You can easily practice. So many questions are available in your textbook. Just go through it and try to find out they are disjoint or not. Okay? Thank you so much for watching the video.